I want to try something new. I just got done working out and I filmed myself doing the workout. My goal is that you learn little hints and tips that can make your experience better next time you do these exercises. It's going to be a GHD leg curl, a barbell back squat, a kettlebell swing, and a hammer curl on a multi-grip bar. Let's get started. And here we are on a GHD, which is a glute ham developer. We're gonna do a leg curl first. Now the reason I do the leg curl first is because this exercise activates your hamstrings, which is that muscle from your butt to the backside of your knee. And what's funny is I'm watching myself do it. What you're really supposed to do on this exercise is have your knees to your shoulders one straight line at all times. And you can kind of see I'm not doing that. I'm bending over through my hips. But still, I'm feeling it in my hamstrings, and the only way to get better at it is by doing it. Now, also, you see my knees are right in front of the pad. A mistake a lot of people make is they put their knees all the way on top of the pad, and that makes the exercise a lot harder. Now, my heels are pushing against the top side of that roller, and what I'm doing is I'm doing 15 reps. First 5 is with 2 plates, then 6 to 10 is on 1 plate, and then I finish off with body weight, and as you get tired, your form gets a little sloppy, and that's what's happening to me right here. By the way, let me interrupt this video. I'm gonna tell you that I skipped the warm-up in this video. I did do a warm-up, so just want to make this clear. Do not go straight into leg curls where you get out of the car in the parking lot and go straight into leg curls. Warm up first, and maybe I'll cover that in the next video. So let's go back to our scheduled programming. Up next is a back squat, and what I have is 185 on the bar with a red and yellow, and I got chains on there. Now you see my elbows first? I'm moving my elbows to the front. That's gonna make me more tight in my upper back. Now up next, I'm gonna demonstrate my knees. Look, I cave my knees out, in, out, in. On a back squat, it is the most important thing that you keep your wrists straight and then push your knees out, almost pushing to the outsides of your feet as you come down. And you can see my knees are coming outward as I'm coming down because that creates room for my butt to sink into. Now the reason for the chains is because you see how the chains hit the ground? When they're on the ground, they're 0 weight. When they're up in the air, they weigh a certain amount of weight, and they weigh 20 pounds per chain. So when the bar is all the way up, it's an extra 40 pounds, so that's 225. And when the bar is down, it's 185. So it's progressive resistance. Next one was a kettlebell swing. Now, first off, I'm gonna demonstrate without a kettlebell. You got the hinge, hike, root, float. First off, you hinge your butt like I just did. Then you hike it with my arms, and then you root it, root your whole body, root your feet down into the ground. And then because of that root of your feet into the ground, the kettlebell's gonna float. So hinge, hike, root, float. Those are the 4 steps. So here I'm gonna grab my kettlebell, keep that back straight, chest up, shoulders back, and the first step is to hinge. So I'm gonna stick my butt out. Then I'm gonna hike it backwards a little bit like you're throwing a football right behind you. Eventually I'm gonna root, and this is called the root. And then because of the root, it floats. So hinge, hike, root, float. Hinge, hike, root, float. Hinge, hike, root, float. You squeeze your butt hard. If you do the kettlebell swing properly, you push through your heels and you feel it all in your butt right there. Now the kettlebell is only going to come as high, as hard as you root. Now here's a view from the front. You can see that my knees are caving out a little bit, but I'm really locking my legs out because the kettlebell swing has to be a violent motion, like you're really giving a full thrust forward with your hips, and it is all butt action from there on. And then the last exercise was a bicep curl, but I used fat grips on them. These are what the fat grips look like. They basically are sleeves that you put around the bar, and it gives you a fatter grip. That is good for your elbow health, and it also trains your forearm strength. So I put them around the multi-grip bar that we have at SUF, and here's what it looks like. You kind of curl them around. You have the slit facing away from you. So with this, it's going to be a hammer curl. A hammer curl is where your palms are facing each other. Now that works on the length of your bicep. If you have your palm facing up or out, then that works on the peak of the bicep. So really what I'm doing is I'm working on the length, and what you want to do is hold your breath, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Keep your butt tight. Last couple reps don't have to be pretty, and then you put it back. If you're still watching this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to ask you for a favor. If you liked it, just vote yes by hitting the like button. Whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook, just hit here, wherever that like button is. Let's do this. If I get more than 40 likes, I'll do another one. And in the comments below, just post what would you like to see next, maybe upper body arms, abs, butt, whatever. All right? Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys next time.